Hi everyone, I'm here today to revisit an old My Oh My TV workout. It's one called Bodyweight versus Kettlebells Mix and Match, and it was one from 2010. I think it's 7 exercises, and you're doing it in 3 rounds of set repetitions. And basically you're going to set your stopwatch and just time the entire thing and see how quickly you do it. Back in 2010, I was able to do this workout in 20 minutes and 13 seconds. This version of the workout has actually been modified. There's a couple of exercises that were just like ridiculous. I'm like, how did I even do that back then? So one of the exercises I've changed completely is the pistol. I think I did a weighted pistol. So instead of that, I'm doing a single leg box squat off the bench here. And all of the exercises are written out on a PDF to accompany this challenge, and each exercise is linked to its own tutorial, so I'm not needing to go into that now. But I do want to say that the point of this challenge is not for me to say, hey, look how bad I am now versus then. It's to say this is all part of the same journey, and back then it was easier for me to be as fit and as lean and whatever as I was, because that was my priority in life. That was basically my identity. That was what I saw my purpose as, was to be fit. But now I feel like there's, like many of you, probably your life has happened and you're wanting to get into fitness again, but without the kind of trying to be what you once were, because it's making you feel like maybe you're less than now. But I want to reassure you that it's just part of the same journey, and it doesn't diminish your journey. It actually strengthens it, because in the ups and downs, you yourself are being strengthened, and you're given more tools and more resilience and a different perspective on fitness as part of a bigger life, and as just helping you live your life. It's not your life. So that's the point. I just want to make sure that it's easy for you to get back into fitness with one workout a week, and that's the challenge. Just do one workout a week. And it doesn't even have to be a full workout. It can be any version of getting moving that you can do consistently, and that's the issue I think a lot of us are having, is we're getting consistent, falling off again. Maybe we're setting ourselves up for failure in some ways by doing too much or trying to be what we were, all of that. So I just want this to be an enjoyable thing. I'm going to time it. I don't know if I mentioned this. This is actually me refilming this workout. I did this 2 days ago. I'm still suffering DOMs, but my computer didn't save the workout, and I was just gutted when I was like, went to edit it, and it wasn't there. So now I have to do it again. So my time on Friday when I did this was 27 minutes and 26 seconds. So I went from 20 minutes, 13 seconds to 27 minutes. So let's see if I can beat my new time today. So I'm going to get warmed up here, and I'll see you briefly at the end. Here we go. 30 swings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 9, 30. And so it begins. Okay, 20 dynamic squats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh god. 10 kettlebell high pulls each side. This is a killer. This is a killer. I have to use a 14 kilogram kettlebell. It's the lightest one we have at home. My lighter ones are up at the studio, and I regret now not bringing the lighter ones home. Okay, here we go. 10 each side. 9, 10, 10 close grip push-ups, which I may go up on the bench for. I'll try to do them from the ground. Here we go. Alright, close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think in the original it was like 15 of those. Yeah, that wasn't going to happen today. 10 single leg box squats each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Doing this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And shake those legs out. Okay, vertical swing burpees, 10 reps. Remember to watch the tutorials. There's ways to modify this. So let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest there. This next exercise is going to kill me. It's a lizard push-up. Can't do more than 2 of these from the ground. Hi, Sandy. So, do them on the bench. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Okay, that's the first round. 6 minutes and 41 seconds. It's 2 minutes faster than on Friday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh, Sandy. Can you get for me? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 17, 18, 19, 20, 28. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, 11. Why did I do 11? Into the zone. It's really funny. Jonathan's currently doing this workout upstairs. And he just sent me a text. He's like, a gift saying, I hate you. I hate me too right now. Oh God, I'm gonna die. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, vertical sits. Vertical sits. Vertical pull burpee. Oh, I'm starting to die. Alright, here we go. 10, knees down. 1, 2, 3, 9, 10. Oh God. Alright. Here we go. 30. 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 9. Oh God. 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. Oh. Other side. Come on. Don't lose steam. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Those good push-ups. the leg bar squat. Oh my goodness. One. Seven. Oh God. Last exercise. I have to do something else. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 24 minutes. 24 minutes and 6 seconds. Yes! There are some things that don't change, and that is that this is probably my 5th take trying to round up this video. That was a killer workout. I mean, there's no question about it. I did better today than I did just 2 days ago. Today I did it in 24 minutes and 6 seconds, whereas on Friday I did it in 27 minutes and 26 seconds, which is, amazing, just having DOMs as well. I put it down to there being actually a breeze today, and I'm not wearing a skirt shorts thing, but my thighs were rubbing together the entire time, causing me a lot of pain. And today wearing leggings was a much smarter idea. And yeah, I'm really happy with having done it just 2 days ago. I thought there was no way I would do it faster today. No way. I was just dreading it. So there's a bit of a lesson in it, because there are points in the workout where the fatigue is really taking over, and it's okay to modify reps. It's okay to modify exercises midway through a workout, because you just want to keep moving. And so if you need to just substitute, jumping jacks somewhere just so you're still moving, or more swings or something, it's something you enjoy doing, something that you're good at, something basically that's going to stop you or prevent you from walking away from it because it's not right, because it's not as it should be. If it's not as it's written, don't write it off. We just want to get going and stay on track. It doesn't have to be perfect all the time, and certainly it won't be ever perfect. So I think it's good to kind of get out of the way of feeling like you have to do something a certain way, that there's some ideal out there. The only ideal is really the one that keeps you on track, that keeps you being consistent. And if you build in these kind of, like contingencies into your plan, where you can kind of modify as you go, or say it's giving yourself permission to do something to make it easier, so you're going to be more likely to do a workout versus none, then that's where I'm coming from now. Just make it easier for you to do something. The fact that I'm filming this workout makes it easier for me to do it. If I wasn't filming a workout for you doing this, I don't know if I would have done that workout, to be honest. I certainly wouldn't have done it as well, as in pushing myself. I would have probably rested for 10 minutes between each round. So there's lots of things that I can do to help myself do things that are otherwise I'm going to talk myself out of doing. That's why I go to the gym. If I'm not home filming a workout, I'm going to go to the gym where I'm around people, and I can't really walk out of it as easily as I can at home. I can't go and sit down on the sofa and relax for 10 minutes in between reps. So sort of think about what your personality's like, where you typically are swayed off track, what's been derailing you, and begin to be proactive in like planning ahead. So like this 30-day challenge is basically just one workout a week. And it's 30 days of being content with doing one workout a week, right? That's the challenge. And that's a hard enough thing to do when we're so conditioned to thinking we have to do more, or we have to do 3 a week, or 3 hours a week of training, whatever it is. And you have to do all these steps, and you have to do all these things. And you're constantly falling short of every single thing you set out you want to do, you hope to do. So I say plan one workout, or even if it's one round of a workout, whatever that version of a workout is for you, do it. If you do more, then it's a bonus, but you've still met your goal. That was a spider. Oh God. Oh, get me out of here. Okay, so you get my point. Okay, I need to get out of this. Like falling on me. That is burned in my mind now of it being on my arm. Okay, so I'm gonna recover from the spider being on my arm. So that, I don't know what to say now after that. I'm kind of just, I need to go and have another drink of water. I'm gonna see you in the group. Hope you enjoyed the workout, and I will be back soon with more. Bye.